Welcome to Daily IQ. Today 22nd August 2024. In this video, I will teach you top 12 current affairs MCQ with detailed explanation. Question number 1. What is the theme of 19th CII India Africa Business Conclave? Answer is Creating One Future. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar inaugurated the 19th CII India Africa Business Conclave in New Delhi on 21st August 2024. The three-day conclave was organized from 20 to 22nd August 2024. The theme of the 19th CII India Africa Business Conclave is Creating One Future. The first edition of the CII India Africa Business Conclave was held in 2005. Question number 2. ICC shifted the 9th ICC Women's T20 Cricket World Cup from Bangladesh to which country? Answer is UAE. The International Cricket Council, ICC, has shifted the 9th ICC Women's T20 Cricket World Cup from Bangladesh to the United Arab Emirates, UAE, due to political turmoil in Bangladesh. Bangladesh is still the host of the tournament, but all the matches will be played in the UAE. The 9th ICC Women's T20 Cricket World Cup will be held from 3rd to 20th October 2024. Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina resigned and fled to India on 4th August 2024. Question number 3. Who is the only Indian company featured on the Forbes Cloud 100 list 2024? Answer is Razorpay. Razorpay Software Private Limited, a Bangalore-based payments software company, ranked 70th. Last year, Razorpay ranked 49th on the Forbes Cloud 100 list 2024. Razorpay is the only Indian company featured on the list, with nearly 3,300 employees, and has raised close to $742 million in funding. USA-based OpenAI has tops the list, followed by Databricks, Stripe and Dublin. Question number 4. Which family tops the 2024 Hurun India Most Valuable Family Businesses? Answer is Ambani family. According to 2024 Barclays Private Clients Hurun India Most Valuable Family Businesses, Ambani family headed by Mukesh Ambani, Chairman and Managing Director of Reliance Industries Limited, is ranked first with a value of 2,575,100 crore rupees. Bajaj family led by Neeraj Bajaj ranks second with a value of 712,700 crore rupees. Birla family, led by Kumar Mangalam Birla, ranks third with a value of 538,500 crore rupees. Question number 5. Who was appointed as India's permanent representative to the United Nations? Answer is Parvathaneni Harish. The Ministry of External Affairs has appointed Parvathaneni Harish as the permanent representative of India to the United Nations at New York, USA. He is succeeding Ruchira Kamboj, who retired from the post in June 2024. She was the first woman to become the Indian ambassador to the United Nations. He is a 1990 batch IFS officer, currently serving as India's ambassador to Germany since November 2021. Question number 6. Who has been conferred with the National Geoscience Lifetime Achievement Awards 2023? Answer is Dheeraj Mohan Banerjee. President Draupadi Murmu conferred the prestigious 2023 National Geoscience Awards to the winners at a ceremony in the Rashtrapati Bhavan in New Delhi on 20th August 2024. This year, a total of 12 awards to 21 geoscientists, including academicians and professionals from across the country, were honored. Professor Dheeraj Mohan Banerjee, Emeritus Scientist of Indian National Science Academy, INSA, was conferred the Lifetime Achievement Award. Question number 7. Who has been conferred with Distinguished Mentor of the Year award by the American College of Physicians? Answer is Jitendra Singh. Dr. Jitendra Singh has received the prestigious Distinguished Mentor of the Year award from the American College of Physicians, ACP. The award was conferred during the 9th Annual Conference of the American College of Physicians, ACP India Chapter, in Lucknow. Dr. Jitendra Singh is a doctor and politician who is serving as the 18th Minister of Science and Technology and Minister of Earth Sciences since 2024. Question number 8. Who has launched the Prompt, DRIPS, and Jal Vidyut DPR online platforms recently? Answer is Manohar Lal Khattar. The Union Ministry of Power has launched 3 new online platforms, Prompt, DRIPS, and Jal Vidyut DPR, to boost the country's power sector's efficiency, transparency, and effectiveness. The Union Minister for Power, Manohar Lal Khattar, launched these 3 new online platforms in New Delhi on 20th August 2024. The Prompt, portal for online monitoring of projects Thermal, will facilitate real-time analysis and tracking of thermal power projects. Question number 9. How much electricity has India agreed to import from Nepal in the next 10 years? Answer is 10,000 megawatts. India and Nepal had reached an agreement for long-term power trade that envisages the sale of up to 10,000 megawatts of power from Nepal to India in the next 10 years. The first installment of the sale of 1,000 megawatts takes place this year, which at 941 megawatts has been nearly achieved. Question number 10. Who has launched the book Gandhian Statesman of Bihar, Nitish Kumar? Answer is Rajendra Vishwanath Arlekar. Bihar Governor Rajendra Vishwanath Arlekar has launched a book on Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar titled Gandhian Statesman of Bihar, Nitish Kumar, on 19th August 2024 in Patna. The book is published by Prabhat Prakashan in New Delhi. This book is co-authored by Ashok Chaudhary, Minister of Rural Works Department under the Government of Bihar, and his daughter, Shambhavi Chaudhary, Member of Parliament in Bihar. Question number 11. Sadbhavna Divas is observed every year on. Answer is 20th August. Sadbhavna Divas, also known as Harmony Day, is annually observed across India on 20th August to commemorate the birth anniversary of the former Indian Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi. The day aims to promote peace, national integration, and communal harmony throughout India. Sadbhavna Divas 2024 marks the 80th birth anniversary of Rajiv Gandhi. He was born on 20th August 1944. Sadbhavna means goodwill and bona fide. Question number 12. Which state government has launched the Mukhyamantri Maya Samman Yojana? Answer is Jharkhand. On 18th August 2024, Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren has launched the Jharkhand Mukhyamantri Maya Samman Yojana to empower the women by making them financially strong. He transferred the first installment of 1,000 rupees each to the bank accounts of 57,120 women beneficiaries through direct benefit transfer. Women whose family's annual income is less than 8 lakhs rupees and aged from 21 to 50 years will receive financial assistance of 1,000 rupees per month. Thanks for watching full video. You can join in our membership plan for daily, weekly and monthly current affairs PDFs. Please contact me on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is 9700200378.